Hey guys, Ace here from networkmarketing.com, and today what I want to talk about is how to double your profits online. Now, up until this point, we've talked a lot about, the basic sort of sales funnel and the tools and the things that you'll need to, get your business kind of going. But once you've gotten, that part going, going well, and you've started to make some commissions, you know, this is the point where you really need to start scaling up your business. And I know you've heard me say that multiple times, but scaling up your business is really how you're going to start making those 10K, 20K, 30K, a month sort of incomes. And this is basically what all those big online gurus, all those massive, online marketers are doing to actually get to those levels. When you hear people say that, they're making these amazing monthly incomes, it's because they're using a system very much like this one that I'm going to talk about today. And I'm gonna, kind of briefly go through it really quickly. And if you haven't had a chance to watch my quick start series, then I'll leave the link below so you can do that. But I'm going to go through some of the basic concepts that I've talked about there, and then tell you basically what process you can use to start doubling your profits. So, like we talked about before, the main sort of sales funnel that you're going to be using is this. This is how you can start making some money online. You're basically going to be sending traffic to a specific offer, and you'll have a specific sales page, or you're going to have a given lead page, or whatever the case may be that you're going to be sending an offer to. Then this will be converting into either people that will be opting in, and you'll be having to send them through a follow-up sequence for you to start being able to generate a sale. And this follow-up sequence will be consisting of you talking about the value that your product has, or you're going to be talking about the value that you yourself, or your product or your opportunity actually has, and how it can change and impact their lives, through leading with value, right? You're going to show how you can actually make that impact for them. And if you get lucky, though, some of these opt-ins though could turn into direct sales right away, right? But if they don't, then they're going to go through that follow-up sequence and then become a sale. So this is your sort of generic sales funnel. This is how the process is going to be. We've talked about this time and time again. This is how you can generate a sale online. Now, once you've gotten a hang of this, or you've started getting this going, and you've started generating some sales. Now, no product on its own, not any given solo product, will ever generate you the income that you really, really want to make online. Okay, just making the face value of any given product isn't gonna be where you're gonna focus your attention to, and where you're gonna be able to make the most massive impact when it comes to your business and your income. Okay, guys, what you really need to focus on though is what I call a back-end sales funnel. So a back-end sales funnel is very similar to your usual sales funnel, but the problem with the usual sales funnel, I'm going to flip back to it really quick, is this part here, guys, is the traffic. Okay, the traffic that you are going to be using here it's all cold market, right? It's all people that you don't have a relationship with, people that are looking at this opportunity for the first time, right? Or at least maybe the first time, at least the first time from you, right? And the point is that you need to convert them into a lead, which then goes into your sequence, right? And then you can possibly make that sale. When it comes to your back-end sales funnel, though, it works a little bit differently. So at this point, you're going to have targeted traffic. So what does targeted traffic actually mean? Targeted traffic is people who have shown interest in your opportunity, or your product, or your service, or whatever it is that you're promoting. And so they're targeted because they've either already opted into at least your sales funnel, meaning that you're sending them follow-up emails on a regular basis, or they are a previous customer, right? If they've purchased from you before. So either way, these are going to be super targeted leads that you're going to have now in your funnel. And that's the best kind of leads that you can actually get. Now, the way that the back-end sales funnel actually works, guys, is that you're using these now targeted leads, these targeted traffic, to generate you even more sales. Now, I don't know if you guys really understand this concept, but people who have purchased from you before, or someone who's at least opted into your offer before, are so much more likely to buy a product from you again and again, if you really delivered on the value of the first product, or the first experience that you've been able to deliver to them, right? So if you've been delivering a ton of value, that through your initial promotion, you've been teaching them about your product, and you've been talking about your product, and maybe they purchased your product and they saw the value of it, and it's making an impact in their business, or whatever niche you're in, right? Then when you come up with a new product, they're going to want to they're going to trust you already. That trust factor is no longer an issue, and so they will be more than likely to then purchase this product from you or get started with you in an opportunity simply because they have that experience with you, right? They have that relationship with you that you've already built with them. So that's where you can really leverage your business. And this is the point where you can start actually, either you can make this happen by either creating your own product or by leveraging a system that has a back-end sales funnel built for you. Okay, guys. So let's start with the first one, though. So you build your own product. So, for example, let's say if you are in the make money online niche, right? And basically what happens is, you're promoting an affiliate product for how to generate leads on Facebook, for example. Okay, and you didn't create this product, you were just simply an affiliate for it, and you were able to create some leads with it, right? And so you were able to get some people to actually buy the product, and they're really happy with the product, they really like it, they start seeing the results from it. But then you decided that you would create your own training series. You decided that you wanted to create a series where you talk about how you specifically generate leads on Facebook. Maybe it's a different approach from what you've actually learned in the previous one, or it could be just a more advanced version of what you've already been taught through the initial series, and you want to take it even further in terms of how they can better improve their results, for example, right? So you say you build a training series in regards to that, and so you decide to start promoting this product. You've created the product, and then you basically send people to a sales page, all right? Or you start to promote it and tell people to check out this new product this new training course that you've created, and because they have a relationship with you, because they love the first product that they bought from you, now when you send them a sales page, the conversion percentage is going to be a lot higher than before. Okay, with the previous funnel, because the previous funnel, your general conversion from someone coming in as a traffic lead to opting into your page may be something like 20%, 30% if you've done a really good job with converting that page. But as you can see, it's going to be a lot lower. Once you actually send a sales page to somebody who has purchased from you before, or at least is interested in what you have to offer, then that actual conversion percentage goes up, right? You might have somebody you might have a 40% conversion, or at least a high 30% conversion, depending on your product, right? And the cost of your product and everything else. But this is usually the time where the actual cost of your product might be a lot more than that initial one that you purchased. Okay, so maybe that first Facebook traffic course that they bought that you were an affiliate for was worth maybe say $50, but now the one that you are selling is going to be worth $100. Okay, let's say you're selling it for $100, and because they got so much value off the $50 one, then if they spend $100, they're going to expect some really great content from it, right? And rightfully so, right? Because you delivered on that first attempt, right, or on that first sale, and so they will be willing to spend that extra $100. But this time, as opposed to you just getting an affiliate profit, right, or commission, which was probably maybe like 80% or 70% or whatever the case may be, off of $50, now you can be making $100 cash straight to you. Now you can see how that can hugely impact the income that you're having, right? As opposed to making maybe $30 to $40 off a $50 affiliate product, now you could be making $100 off of your own product, and that will definitely scale up your business huge. Okay, but let's say if they don't buy obviously right away, obviously there's still going to be like that 50 to 60% of people who don't buy on the first attempt. Then you basically go into the similar system as before, which is the email follow up, right? And or the people who maybe might buy right away. Okay, but like you'll see, like I said, the conversion process will be huge. Now the second option that you have, as opposed to actually building a actual product or creating a product, because maybe you don't feel comfortable with this, maybe you don't feel like you have enough content, or that you're not good enough at your own training, or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe you're still getting started, but you're okay with being able to actually make some sales. Then you want to be able to leverage a system, right, that actually does this for you. Okay, so what I mean by this, guys, is you can be part of an opportunity or a product, or you want to ensure, anyways, that the company that you're with has an opportunity for you to be able to leverage a back-end sales funnel. So what I mean by this, guys, is I'm going to flip to the next page here. Is an opportunity that has a back-end sales funnel is a company that has something similar to this created for you. So what I mean is they don't only offer one product; they offer multiple products, but they give you personally the opportunity to actually make money off of any future sales that they may make off of the lead that you originally sent them. Okay, guys, that's really where you're gonna make some money. This is the difference between a high ticket affiliate program versus a just a standard affiliate program, right? So like I was giving you an example before. Let's say that you were the affiliate for that Facebook training from before, right? Once that initial training is done, if you don't build your own product, the person who created that initial Facebook training might create an advanced Facebook training or a future Facebook training or maybe an Instagram training that they will decide to promote. And now that they have had customers buy their first product, they may offer them future products. Okay, so then they will be making the money. And that's how some products actually work. Some companies actually do that, right? Some marketers do that where they basically try to generate a sale with a cheap product and try to sell them their own higher end products later on, right? But then you, the person who actually brought them the sale, don't make any money off any of those future sales, right? You got money off the first product that you sold, the cheapest product, but then the more expensive products they're going to keep for themselves. And that's why that's why I'm saying that you need to be able to leverage a system that allows you to have a back-end sales funnel for yourself, right? So you get to keep your own leads. So any sales that happen are always going to be your sales. And if they choose to buy a future product from your company or whatever your account, that you will make those future commissions as well. And this is really the secret, guys, to scaling up your business. If you don't see the power of this, guys, you really need to understand this concept. Okay, a back-end sales funnel will definitely double, triple, and can even quadruple your business if you really do this right. Okay, guys. So, like I mentioned, if you aren't part of a company or you don't have a product that can actually deliver this for you, then you are going to want to look into something that's going to be able to allow you to leverage a system that has multiple products that can actually pay you, and multiple products that will be able to increase your income and give you opportunity to be able to make future sales off your initial lead, okay, without any extra work. That's the beauty of it. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a video down below where you can check out what I'm doing with my top tier business. And basically what they do is they actually give you this already pre-built for you, where you don't have to go out there and create your own products. They're going to have a whole line of different products that they can people can take advantage of to help their knowledge and help them build their own businesses and how they can build their own businesses online. And they have a sales team that is actually going to be out there actually doing these sales for you. They're going to be answering any of the questions on the products. They're going to be able to better help your own customers. And by doing so, if the customer does end up buying these future products that are more expensive, that are bigger packages, then you will actually be making future sales without any extra work. So that's a pretty good deal. So I'll leave that link down below for you guys so you guys can actually check that out. And that's all I had for you guys today. So until next time, guys, let's get out there and have some fun.